Alright, we might as well start today. Okay, going down here. Alright, cool. Welcome everyone. Today we'll be doing a little bit of WordPress. I do have Socks with me, so we'll share her a little bit. There we go. Say hi, Socks. So today we're doing a little bit of WordPress. So essentially I've built this I've built this custom template from this the root Sage custom theme and stuff like that. And now I've got a couple of more small things to actually implement today, which I'm hoping to get all done. I realize that it's going to get dark in about what's the time? In an hour, so I better turn on the lights and stuff like that. All right, and I better do the front one too, so I don't look so dark and moody. I got the light right too. There we go. Cool. Anyway, let's get started. So one thing I have forgotten straight off the bat is the fact that with WordPress, you've got certain settings in the database, which essentially you just have to override. So what I need to do, hit v-height. I'm going to open this in a new tab. It's going to do its thing, but go to the wrong place. So hit v-height local, and then I've got a thing called replace. That won't work. That's perfectly fine. This is just on my local host. So Devilbox is what I'm using to run as my whole Apache server and stuff like that. So what I want to actually do is I want to replace, I want to replace this throughout the whole entire system. Like so. So we'll just do a dry run. So, yeah. And thank you very much for the host, Thomas. Alright, cool. So the dry run did everything perfectly fine. Let's just do a live run. This won't take long at all. As you can see, it's pretty quick. This is a small database because this is a new site. So we're not expecting too many changes. And once that's done, we just need to delete it. Now I'm having problems with the scroll at the moment. Yep. All right, cool. And then what I want to actually do, good, deleted it up here. I also need to clear my sort of cache and all that kind of stuff for that one site. So manage data, we are just going to go with hit v-height. Remove all. Save changes. Remove. Still going to there. Alright, let's see our cookies and stuff like that. Is it just been memorized by the browser? Let's have a look. Oh, sorry about that. I realized that the music just suddenly turned off. All right. Still doing that. I'm going to have to actually open this up in a private browser. That is annoying for me. Okay, there we go. Sign in. View the player. Let's do chill. And let's move this browser all the way down there, because I don't need it at the moment. I just want to... Why did we go here? Let's find out why. Why didn't that change it? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Going back here. Alright, so what we're searching for would be this. What we're replacing it with is this. Let's do a dry run. That's on my local. Don't know why it's showing my password, but that's perfectly fine. That's just on my local. No other ones there. Let's go to our WordPress build. Let's open up our WP config. Database name. Yep. All right. All right. Cool.
The dreams.
Wait, this is where I just copy this. That should work.
The dreams.
Let's just exit out of that, leave page. Let's bring up a new private window. Let's paste it in. There you go. Okay, cool. Must have been cached. Still cached in there. All right. Go up here, bang that over there. All right. This sometimes a problem with WordPress. There are ways you can essentially stop this from happening. Instead of having it stored at the database level, you can have an override in your WP config file, which will override that. So that way you can use the code portability. You can use the database and move it around and stuff like that. But in this sort of case, we've just got to deal with it. So what we want to do is we want to deal with these breadcrumbs. We also want to see if they will scale, if you scale up the image and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got a bunch of different breadcrumbs which we've got to make sure will fit on the page and not hide. So yeah, let's start doing that. So straight off the bat, let's bump down into, now iPhone 6 is the smallest phone I will support. Because when you think about it, iPhone 6 when did it come out? September 2014. That's 7 years ago. Oh, just over 7 years ago. Anything older than that, I'm just like, will it still work? Considering what is the latest iOS version that can go on this particular one? And aren't they up to 14? Or is it 12? But anyway, I digress. So, we want to have a look at the iPhone 6. That looks fine. It's a customer once, we can always move that up a bit, but we'll get recommendations from them. So, what we want to do from here, let's move up to the bigger phones. That's looking perfectly fine. Let's go up to an iPad mini. Still looking fine. Let's go to a laptop. That's still looking fine. Alright, this is where I start using the widescreen. Alright, it doesn't work after. Okay, sorry for those who can only see half the screen. I do have a full width screen. I'm literally just scrolling up and seeing where that home/projects start hiding. All right. So on this, the 1920, we want to add in a little padding towards the top. So let's go into our themes. Let's go into our theme. Let's go into our resources. We want our assets, styles, components, breadcrumbs. So this is the breadcrumb. All right, so at media, screen, and min width is that many pixels. We want to increase it. So let's find out how much we want to increase it by. So let's get our breadcrumbs. 6.5 EM. 6.5 EM. It's easy. No one's gonna have a problem with that. Okay, let's continue increasing. Just increasing it, increasing it, increasing it, increasing it. Whoa. So with the super wide screen, when we hit this one, we need to increase it a little bit more. So at media, screen, and min width. Bang that straight in like so. We just want to copy that. We want to bang that in. Let's find out. Let's go straight up to 8.5 or 8. 8 works. And let's just full width this. Okay, at what point does that break? Alright, about there, which I will have to, oops. $3,000. Alright, cool. And with our 3,000, let's click on our breadcrumbs again. Let's go up to 8.5 EM. Bang that up to 9. 9.2. 9.2 at 3,000. Oops. Oops. Oh, wow. Big mistake. Alright. Let's jump into here, bang that margin top. 9.3 PM. Okay. And we're not going any bigger. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Let's get the theme compiled. npm run build. Like so. Am I got the right screen on? Yep. Whilst that's building, I'm quickly grabbing a drink. All right. Okay, I'm back. So there's my partner. Socks attack. Get him. Get him. He's not bringing you treats, Socks. Get him. How much hair?
No.
Alright. Okay, that's project, sustainability, bit of cities, bit of buildings, bit of business, bit of buildings. Yep, alright, cool. Alright, okay. Collective. I haven't done this for collectives. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into here and we're going to get that for collectives. I realise I don't have my chat window open there. Get him, Socks. Get him. Chase him down. That out. Sorry guys, I usually have this set up, however I accidentally closed it when I went to reset Firefox. Alright, cool. Now, let's open up our views. Simple views. We've got a bunch of different templates in here. So we want the partials, I do believe. We want the content single collective. We don't have the what we need in here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to borrow this here because it'll be the same code almost. Ah, Jesus. Hey, Max. When you were a kid, Max, you're like, why? Why? You can say, buddy. Alright, my desk is covered with cats now. So much cat fur. I made a little socks. Alright,
Let's treat them both.
okay, I'll put cat cam on. Alright, are you gonna put them in the bed? Socks understands cat cam. She wants treats in the bed.
There's food in the bed.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Max is making his cat cam debut.
Go, Max. Hop in the bed. In the bed. He's like, no.
Oh, Max wasn't saying the truth. You know the drill.
It's just straight into the bed. No. And socks. More food here. More food here.
Why did you fill that bed with food?
Because she was annoying me, so I put food in the bed and she stayed in the bed for a little bit.
You're taking it around.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's just all cat fur though. Just give it to me. Alright,
No.
we'll get back to this. Alright, so we need the breadcrumbs in here. So we've got this, we've got home. Now, what we want to do is we want to bang that and we just need this in there. So I think they want it singular. And then instead of this, what we need is WordPress's get case title, I think. No, get. Is it just title? Get the title. And that should have that. Oh no, it doesn't need that. Why is that throwing up an error when... Oh, I see. I've got two curly brackets when I just need one. Okay, get title. That should be it for that. Pretty simple, easy. Bang this in. Collective. I'm just gonna keep that through. Alright. So this page is done. Hotel is done. Our approach. Our people. Our approach. Use the media. Contact. Okay. Looks like the breadcrumbs are almost done. Just need to test the my people stuff. Alright, our people, blah blah blah, permalink, bang. Bang. Alright. Cool. Alright, that is done. Excuse me while I cross this off my to-do list. gotta shut down this Mac tonight. Fix the issue with the apartment where the icon does not line up. Yep. Add filter. Alright. Breadcrumbs. Oh, there they are. Cool. That can be a dark blue now. Okay, carousel.
And a growth out audio.
I only have 2 viewers. Alright, cool. So, carousel. Let's go to, because that's part of a block.
Still
What? Oh, I'm still on cat cam. Yes, I am. Socks, in your bed. Go on, up in your bed. Hop in your bed. There it goes, sweetie. Settle down. There it go. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go to the content carousel. So we've got these next and previous buttons. Oh, gone. Oh, you can see my face again. Alright, so we've got these next and previous buttons, which are somewhere in here. Oh, there it is, the previous button and the next button. So I need to actually change the these. So currently we have an issue with the previous button where the height is, it should be 100%. It should be about 75% for the previous. And the width, they want that as 5 EMs. Did they say 5 EMs? Reduced to 5 UH. No, that's wrong. That doesn't make sense. So I am assuming because they use EMs that it's going to be EM. So npm run build. Let's just build that up. And let's jump into the front end and see if our carousel has changed. So bang that into the front end. Okay, I've changed something which I shouldn't have. Alright. 35 width. Zoomed in. Alright. Need to find a better way of doing that. For the moment, that's fine. All right, next thing. Okay, lining up icons. So we have a project. And essentially when you scroll down to these projects, you click on them, these icons aren't lining up. So an idea for this is if I bunch that to there so you guys can actually see that. Sorry about that. So these icons aren't lining up. So if I zoom in here, move that down slightly. These are... I'm just wondering if I could actually put this in a div. Let's just have a simple div. And div here with the style equals display flex. And that will look a lot better. So let's try and do that. So this is part of the JavaScript. I'm trying to remember where this is kept. It's not part of the... So I'm just trying to remember. That won't be part of that. To be part of content project information. Available apartments. Ah, here we go. So, what we need to do, just div. Ooh, this is going very slow at the moment. Style equals display flex. In that div. You know what will be faster? Actually pasting this in. And then dealing with how the code looks. Oops, that's meant to be end. All right. Pretty sure I'm on there's external area. Is that the last one? Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna bang that back so I can neaten this out. That is a little too long. So what we want to do. All right, let's just reload this. Yeah, that works. works perfectly fine. Okay. I also got to fix those icons. All right. Okay. Yep. So I'm just doing a follow-up here. Restricted to restricted icons disappearing when mandatory field errors are displayed. Yep, I know. Alright. Let's neaten up this first. Four. All right. Just because I want neat code. Just the reason why I'm doing this. All right, and 1 and 2. Oops, let's do that, and that, and that. All right. I am going to be pushing this. So git status, we should get add. Oh, no. Remove, replace. Definitely don't want to be pushing that in. Git status, git add, just those two. God, my computer's struggling. Am I losing any frames? I've got a good bit rate. All right. Fix apartment listing and carousel. All right, I just gotta change this for the moment. There you go. We get CSOX for a little bit. Did I put that on properly? Yep, I did. That's uploading. Shouldn't be that much difference. It's just uploading the node files. Goddamn fucking Git ignoring its own get ignore. Alright, that is annoying as hell. Just bear with me. Alright, HTTP plugins, HPH carousel. I'm sick of because at no point did it upload those node files from my laptop, which I've been working on all this time. Oh well, this is a tomorrow problem to fix. Let's get straight back into it. Alright, so what was the next thing I gotta fix? It is the icons. So we've got a bug. If we inquire and we submit, these things disappear. So let's add a hook on this. Don't need to add nav bar. Oh, but it's done once. Okay. Well, it's neat that I just pushed that all up. I need to properly do this. This is a bit of the spaghetti code here. So we want gform. What the fuck is going on? Submit. Get element by class name. And we want read this button. It's gonna actually be this. I'm cheating here. It's a cheat. No, you're not getting any more treats. She needs to eat her food properly. Gimme. In your bed. Ah, I've got this wrong. Alright. Dot add event listener. She's got plenty of food. She's got food in her bed.
What is it in the bed?
Look, she's happy. She's there. I just want treats. I'm fun. All right. No, it didn't do anything. Get rid of that. We can't keep spoiling her. She's no longer eating her kibble. No. All right. How can we do this? All right, let's turn this into CSS. I tried that the other day and I was just failing completely. Should reset everything. Where did I declare that? Why? All right. There you go, sweetie. All right. So, input elements looping through. We've got the advent listener. Oh, it's just that's not what we want. All right, cool. So, class buyer, type of buyer. Type of buyer element. We want the label. So, if we open up this, let's refresh this. Alright, let's go down here. Inquire. Actually, you can just click inquire up here. So type of buyer is this one. Now this one's the only one with different icons in it. So if we have a look at the label, essentially we want to add a before for this label. So G input. Okay, field set is type of buyer. Then we've got a input container. I'm going to zoom in so everyone can see this. So we've got our type of buyer up here. Alright, so let's do some CSS stuff. I don't know why I closed the main, don't ask me why. Because we'll need to actually comment out all that code. Smush WebP. Delete. Delete. Assets, styles, scripts, we'll need the main open again. So, forms. All right. That's perfectly fine. All right, cool. Dot type of bio. All right, background color. Let's do pink because it'll just stand out. But we definitely don't want to do a hard reset. So we're just building our code. It won't take long on this computer. All right, so inquire. Type of buyer. Background color hot pink. Okay, yeah, it's there. It's just not showing because something's overriding it. That's perfectly fine. I don't want to fool it. So the next thing is we want the G input container. This particular one. So G put input container, great. After that, we've got a G field radio. And then we've got our choices. So our G choice. So let's go G choice. And we're going to put our background pink in there. And then hopefully, for the best, this gets it. Oops. Let's just do important. But what we will want to do is on the nth one is where we want to put that icon. Oop, I need to compile. So just compiling. I need to sleep tonight. Oh, to say I'm tired is an understatement. Ah, great news. All right. Cool. This is where we will get the nth one. So CSS nth child. All right. So nth child. Do 0. So that should be the first one. No, that didn't work. All right. Sass and child. Let's see what we do in Sass. Socks, you're in the way. Alright, accept all cookies. This mouse wheel is kind of a bit funky at the moment. I either scroll and it doesn't work, and then I scroll a little tiny bit and it just does too much. Alright, so, and, okay. So we need to get rid of this. We need a ampersand. Yep, we need that colon. Socks. Alright, so that's compiled. Still not doing it. Let's just put one in there. Okay. So it doesn't start at 0. That's good to know. So that was my bad. Alright. So that's easy to do. Let's do before. And then content. Alright, this is where I need the fonts. Because the fonts have the icons in here. Oh, I hate when that happens. End. Alright, first home buyer, is it first home? So we want to copy these 2 lines. Let's just paste that in. Let's hope for the best. Gonna move this now, Speedy, thank you. Alright, let's go back down, let's hit refresh. Let's just poke Socks a bit. She's wondering what's happening. Oh. Not a problem. Not a problem yet. Now, one reason why that's probably not working is we don't actually have this put in there. So let's just place that in. Sweetie. Yeah, I know. Just expected empty line before comment. Yep, okay, that's just simple. There. Alright. Let's build. Alright. Perfect, but we don't need it that color until it's been highlighted. So so the color RGBA 0.35. I know that off by heart now. And then what will actually happen is so what is the we'll leave that off for now. How about that? We'll just keep it simple. Let's do one little test at a time. It's probably complaining for that. I should also comment out that. Should comment out this. And comment out this. We'll work through them all. Gotta recompile. All right, and then when we put the selected on, okay, I'm just trying to figure this out. we've got our inquire. Oh, we don't have our label though. We don't have a before for the label. That one doesn't work. Alright, let's undo this. Come on. Okay. So let's get rid of this. Alright, cool. So we're just fiddling around with it, making sure the CSS makes sense and stuff like that, getting us to, okay. Good. That is working. So I might actually put this in as inherit. Hope for the best. Perfect. All right, now we just need to essentially do the same for the others. So, now I'm just thinking if I can compress this a little bit because a lot of this is exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is instead of content like that, I'm going to have label before here. This should cover all of them. And then you deal with the children because the children will only need the content. So let's just test that out. It says me having to write code over and over and over again. And if you can't tell, this computer's a bit slow now. It won't be till next year that I can potentially, okay, cool. That looks like it's working. So what we want to do is we want to essentially copy this, and we're just changing the icon. In fact, we can actually remove this because that can go up here. All right, so we just copy this. So enter child 1. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what icons we have. Our next home is for number 2. So under here we have a next home. Which is just this. But what we want to do is number 2, next home. We still want to keep that /AN. All right. Then we've got downsizer, investor, and explorer. So downsizer is up here. So downsizer would be this. Downsizer, investor, and then explorer. And explore Alright, let's compile that. The next set of icons will be very easy because they'll all be the same, so I don't need to do this answer child. I just copy and paste a lot of this code, change the class and stuff like that. So yeah. So inquire, all of those will work. Alright, cool. And then if we hit submit, they still stay the same. But you won't be able to click on them. Which is really, that's a bug and a half. Why are they disabled? Oh, that's really weird. Sorry, sucks to do this. Okay, that's a... Hey, Aiden, how are you today? That is another day problem. That is a problem where I will have to contact them. I am just doing some work for a client. So just WordPress build, essentially getting icons in instead of having the radio buttons. And the new bike is great. I've already stacked it once. Tradition. Essentially, it was at night time. I was riding near the beach. Near the beach has essentially two different tracks, separated slightly. One is for bicycles going both ways. Other is walking going both ways. They closed the bicycle one, so I was like, okay, I'll get from there to the other side, without really thinking. Essentially, there was a small little a bit of sand, and essentially I just went and kind of fell off. Yeah, this is the near beach site. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, to the bike. Yeah, no, it's fine. I've stacked before. This one I actually. Is it the near beach you went to? Okay, yeah, now I get that. Yeah, actually, this is... Oh, how many kilometers is it away? I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up on my phone. Sorry for being rude. It's not as close as my last joint where I was essentially 500 meters away from the beach. This one I am... let's have a look. Directions. Just under 7Ks. So not too far. It's no 500 meters, but that's fine. Anyway, I should get rid of this. And then up here, it'll be content. And then it will be the same content that we've got for the what is your budget. I think it's this one we want, the coins. Yeah. And then that we've got a, I think, no, wrong one. Input to field set. What is budget? Yes! Yes, I did know that. I don't know how yet because I just haven't jumped into it. So one of the main reasons why WordPress has gone through its massive sort of restructure of how it's sort of set up and why Gutenberg and React and all that kind of stuff is because it is turning into a serverless sort of CMS. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I really love the whole Gutenberg editor. I love the fact that WordPress has really done quite a lot to actually sort of bring itself into the future of where a lot of content sites are going to be static and are going to be serverless and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Sadly, this particular site is not going to be serverless. It is going to be running on a server, but that's fine. You'll always get sites and applications which will need a server. And you'll get other sites and applications that don't need a server that can work serverless. So yeah, I am excited. Okay, so let's build this. Let's see if this works. Oops. Alright, npm run lint. Let's find out what I did wrong. Well, they expected this to become before the other one. It's a bit weird. Right. My computer's running a bit slow tonight. Alright, cool. npm run build. So I finally figured out why I couldn't proxy my stuff through Cloudflare. Oh, what was the excuse me. What was the problem? Not what was the problem. I swear to you, I haven't been drinking tonight. Alright, perfect. And then we just need to do that with the houses. So, which will become the what type of property? Which I think will belong up here. We'll just copy this, paste it here, paste that like bang. Alright, cool. Instead of what is budget, screw that. Alright, cool. Oh, and we need the fonts. I think it was because I needed to point at the server's IP and Cloudflare. Oh. Yeah, oh, that's a good point. So I'm assuming you've just put it on DNS only. Because I've had to do that with Bugzilla. Because Nearbeach can actually connect to Bugzilla and get the bugs and assign it to projects and tasks and stuff like that. So yeah, I've had to do the same thing with Bugzilla. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you found the problem of it and stuff like that. npm run lint. Let's see why. Oh, I want you under this one. Unexpected type of duplication. Alright. Duplication gone. npm run build. Alright. Alright, cool, that's good. But yeah, this is weird how I can't select those. Is there something? No, alright. What is it? Ultra securing your server. Yep, fair enough. Because I finally now setting up something. Yep, alright. One of my recommendations is fail to ban. Because people will constantly just have bots SSHing into your server. And essentially fail to ban is like, if they do it 5 times, it'll just block them. And hopefully they'll just move on. So the idea is to stop bots and stuff like that. Another thing is, depending where the server is, and I do this with Nearbeach, with AWS, I only allow SSHing in from my IP address. So yeah, it's a bit annoying if you got a dynamic IP address because you got to constantly log into AWS and actually update it, but it's just one less headache that I have to worry about an SSH attack. I set the ban time to -1, so the ban forever. Fair enough. Yeah. Another thing you could always do is, so that you don't need a password, is you can always put your public key onto the server. The command for it is ssh copy ID. And then, for example, if I like type in Nearbeach, it will actually copy my public key over onto the server itself. So when I SSH into Nearbeach, I don't need a password. You will need to type in your password when you do the SSH copy ID, and that's the only verification process. So yeah, and that way you can create really long strings of passwords and stuff like that. Yeah, you can also create PEM keys and stuff like that. Okay, I fixed one problem, but another problem will just show up. Okay. Down to the basics with using SQLite and Flask. Oh, fair enough. I haven't used Flask yet. I know it's essentially a lot of people who have used Flask and Django, their equivalent is it's a lighter version of Django. So, yeah. Yes, sucks. Yeah, it's one thing which I will try in the future, hopefully. So I've got to sit down this weekend and the next week and start actually using Embraco and stuff like that, just to really scratch myself back up. I bring myself back up to scratch with Embraco, so probably have a play around live stream next week. So, yeah. I feel my other approach was overcomplicated for a URL short enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they're meant to be very, very simple. You got a URL that comes in and you permanently redirect it. So that way you only ever get that request once per browser, because then the browser will keep it. permanent redirects are not always the best solution in some cases. I tend to push back on permanent redirects and prefer temporary redirects. The one reason being is I've had quite a lot of clients come to me, ask for a permanent redirect, me tell them this is permanent, you can't unchange this whatsoever. People will keep their phones and browsers for 2 or more years, so it's permanent, meaning you're going to have problems if you revert this. And then a couple of months down the track, they're like, oh yeah, we want it to revert back to the normal site, and it's just like, you can't. You asked that to be permanent, and it is permanent now. That's happened a few times. It's like, oh, but we need it to that, and it's like, you didn't listen. You don't understand the word permanent. There's temporary, which you can use, and they're like, oh, but we don't want. It's not going to be temporary, and it's going to be permanent, and then it turns out not to be permanent. It's just one of my little rants. So yeah. All right. So that is working as intended until someone actually can refreshes. So why? Oh, sorry. All right. I'm gonna have to fix that. First, let's say that original problem is fixed. Yeah, temporary is the way to go. There are cases for permanent redirects, so having something like a URL shortener where that URL is always going to point at the same location, that's perfectly fine as a permanent thing. If, for example, you have permanently changed locations and never going to revert back, that's okay. But yeah, it could take well over 2 years for a permanent redirect to disappear from someone's computer. Because they might keep the same computer for years, never change it, format it, or anything like that. Gotta love how Krypton's contributors are all over the world. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. What is Krypton's? I'm pretty sure you've sent me it before. Oh, sorry. I don't know what Socks is knocking off Melbourne Education. Oh, yep, cheers. Thank you very much, Aiden. Krypton.mz. Did I not type? No, I didn't type anything in. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, you've shown me this before. Well, yeah, no, it's a good thing that they've got people all over the world helping and stuff like that, because everyone will work in different time zones and stuff like that. So I'm assuming there's a constant flow of fixes and stuff like that. I can close that. I can now close that. Alright, so we've done our inquire. What was the other thing? We need to add in filters here for these. I don't have enough on my local, but I can add in a bunch of random ones in there. The idea is we want to filter by bedroom. So on their current site, yeah, no, that's a good thing. Hopefully one day near beach we'll have that. I can only hope. So yeah, just makes the project even better. Alright, cool. They've got this all the way down here. So they've got this filter system where they've got filter bedrooms, 1, 2, 3. And then you can do this. So what we got to do is we've got to implement something similar. I might, once again, only have 3 and then have 3 plus in there. And then just keep them as simple buttons. Ooh. And then when they're highlighted, invert them and stuff like that. Yeah, that could work wonders. Love how it just stretches the image with these 3D things. I'm sure there's a better way. Alright. So this is another big one that they wanted me to fix up quickly. The other one is form qualifications to be displayed at the top of the page. I'll do that tomorrow. Sorry, sucks, I need my mouse. Thank you, sweetie. Alright, we slowly have got like 3 active people, including myself and the person who started the ideal of the website to deal with the software itself. Fair enough. Yeah, that's actually quite good. Alright, let's bang this in here. So what we want is above here is we want that filter. I should reopen up that. Quiet now. Available apartments. Alright, so we need a span for the bedroom. Icon, bedroom, yep, and then we need filter bedroom. Yeah, okay, cool, let's put that in. Security issues in the night, it will probably be fixed in the morning. Yeah, that's a good thing. That is actually a really good thing. Alright. I don't need maid to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so yawny. Don't think I slept well last night. Okay, resources. This is a block. This is content available apartments. It's a huge thing. So what we want is a simple div. Style equals display flex. Filters. Did sleep last night too. I went to bed at like, oh damn. Yeah, I had the 4-4-4. But I think I got 4 hours at the start and 4 hours at the end. So yeah, I think it was 3-4-3. The plane has been so much fun setting up the server. Yeah, fair enough. And just getting everything working. It's like, wow, this is working, and then you're like, okay, what can I do next? Stuff like that. This would be apartment details. So here we want span class equals. Oops. Icon bedroom. What's in it? Icon hyphen bedroom. Yep. Do I actually have? No. Okay. Cool. So finish that span, and then what I want here is a simple filter bedrooms, and then div. Actually, yeah, div class equals filter bedroom div, and we just have a 1, then we have a 2, and then we have a 3, and then we have a plus. Okay, that's it for the moment. Let's make sure it renders in looking okay. Okay, we need a bit of space there, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll add in div style equals width. Last night a major exploit was found in log4j. Oh. Is that the one I heard about today briefly whilst watching RW Grimm? But I was working at the time, so I couldn't look it up. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know anything about it, so that's all I know. 10 pixels. Someone in the Minecraft community found it, apparently. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Alright, so if we add that. I'm streaming. Alright. Okay, let's start getting these up and running. So if we have filter bedroom div, let's add in a border of 1 pixel, solid black. Like so. Padding. Let's go 1 pic. And then width. And then text align center. Yep, alright, cool. Margin. We want 0 and then 10 pixels. Yeah, that works. In Minecraft, it could allow players to expose your server's IP, which would render most DDoS protections useless. Yeah, that definitely would. It's not a fun exploit. Okay. They don't look as nice as that. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm just gonna turn all of these to buttons. Yeah, because obvious reasons why. Refresh the wrong page. And I need an all in there too. Alright, let's... There we go. Alright, cool. So, let's click on these. Streaming, man, you know that. Okay, margin. Let's do left. 10 pixels. Alright, yep, that's looking good. Background color is none. Ooh. Alright. White. Border is 1 pixel solid black. Oh, RGBA. Alright. Not as good as what they've got. Considering I have to scroll all the way down. And we've got a bit more padding inside. So I am going to add in padding, 2 pixels. And width. Yeah, I like that. It's a bit different to what they've got. And they've also got those. Especially the Minecraft community, where some people are known to being toxic and doing DDoS attacks on other servers as they see fit. Oh, yeah, that is dodgy. Ooh. Okay, that actually needs to be changed, but that's perfectly fine. Let's bump this up in here. I don't think I have that in there anymore, so let's available apartments. Welcome to the gaming community. From scamming people to people's losing lives. Yeah. I wish some people weren't like that. Some people are. Probably why I never joined a big MMO and stuff like that and really did online stuff. Okay, font family. Ooh, so sorry about this being so slow today. Okay, so got to compile this. And we're got an error. No, I see it. So the linting has picked up that I needed to put. Oi! Don't do the dodgy. Oh, this is actually really slow tonight. I might have to actually pull apart this computer and find out. 6 months. I'll probably look at getting a new computer in 6 months. I've had this one since before The Witcher 3. So 2015. I think it's worth me upgrading. Alright. Ooh, that looks nice. So we just need a hover and we need a select. So we do our ampersand, hover, might even be older than me. Well, since I was 21, I've only ever had 2 desktop computers. One when I was 21, which lasted until I replaced it with this one. So yeah, it's graphics cards. I can't justify getting a 3080 or whatever it is, where it's like $3,000 or $2,000. I'm like, Okay, so this background color will be. Something is really wrong with this mouse at the moment. Black. And then color will be white. I mostly use laptops and external monitors. Yep, fair enough. Oh yeah, you built your own box. So yeah, I've been using an Apple laptop for a while. So I upgraded that this year after about almost 3 years of having my Air. So yeah, I do tend to keep them. Until the battery starts, not being so good, and then I'm like, I need something that lasts. That's the cards if you're wondering what that noise was. I realized after making that noise that could be interpreted incorrectly. There we go. Alright. This is where we want to start applying the filters. So I'm just thinking about this. Other than a GPU, I'm not going to upgrade. Yep, fair enough. The idea with this computer was to actually upgrade the GPU. I would have done that last year in 2020, but graphics cards, man. Alright. Ugh, just send Turcom. Ooh, Christmas sale. Are they missing their R's? Oh no. Oh, I don't want to go into NVIDIA. For this computer I would have gone NVIDIA. Next computer I am probably going to go AMD. But yeah, I'm not spending... Now this is just outside the reach of what I want to spend. This way, which is, it's on the top. Okay, cool. So it's getting... See, I would prefer just under $1,000 and stuff like that. Do I remember how much I spent for my current graphics card? So yeah. Yeah, they are expensive because of the scalpers. A red PC. Man, them guards, normal retail. And like, yeah. And it's just, it's ridiculous how expensive they are. It's just, yeah. That's an AMD. So yeah, my next one, I'll probably go an AMD. High to low. I'm not spending that much. But what? Whoa. Okay, on the first page, we all of a sudden dropped down into reasonable prices. So, 8GB graphics card. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna get a friend who will tell me which ones are the best ones to actually buy and stuff like that. I've been looking at a Threadripper. Look, definitely not Intel. Ugh. So I'm looking at like something like this. However, that being said, 16 cores, 12 threads, up to 4.9 gigahertz. I mean, yeah, I would spend more money on a CPU because I know I would use it. And hey, Dex Vinyl, how are you? Full Team Red system here, fair enough. So yeah, my next system will be an AMD. Mainly because I haven't been happy with the Intel, which I've got, which I forked out quite a lot of money for, and essentially it is nowhere near as fast as it used to be because of the whole security flaws that they had. Yay! So yeah. Not had the best time, yeah. A 580X GPU. Graphics cards, AMD, Radeon. Alright. So you're saying a 580. Oh, okay, so what's the top of the line? 690. 6900. Okay. So I'm making the assumption here. I'm making the assumption that a 6600 is not too far behind. When I say not too far behind a 6900. So if you want a Threadripper, seriously look at the Threadripper Pro CPUs. Yep. Water cooled will be better performance. Yeah. I'll be spending money on my next PC build, mainly because working from home, I will need to set up my own databases, my own VMs for server related stuff, all fun sort of stuff. So yeah, the idea is I do need something with a bit of power in it. What AMD GPU would you say is equivalent to a 360? That is actually, yeah, I'm curious about that too. Dex. Anyway, and by the way, how have you been, Dex Final? I hope you've been good. I'm just working for a client at the moment, so I've got to get these buttons to work. So, yeah. Now, in this sort of case, we want an and dot selected. It's going to be the same as that. I don't think on their site. I would recommend the X800 X, which series you're looking at. Been bloody awful. Oh no! Had the lurgy. Edit C. Had the C as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That does suck. I'm hoping you're on the mend. So hopefully everything's going to get better soon. But yeah, sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. And get that built. What's the time? 9 o'clock? Oh wow. I've been streaming 2 hours. Okay. So I actually want to add on commands. Of the next iteration of the website. Good to hear that it's just under control. So yeah, and if it makes you feel any better, Nearbeat should be having a sign-up form about 6 months ago, and it's still like this. So yeah, it happens to all of us. I've had to take a 2-week hiatus off both Nearbeat and streaming because I was working like no tomorrow. So yeah. Zadam. 17-year-old GPU. I'll just wait. Video 8080 GTX, I think. GTX. Did these come out? 2006? That was, yeah. Okay, not as old as my first graphics card. Yeah, I might go the 6600 or something. Depends. I am talking in 6 months, so yeah, it'll see how my new job goes and stuff like that, see what happens with that. If I need to update my computer at home, yeah, I would definitely. So yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? I was making sure that I can click on these and they select. Okay. So, no, alright. Oh wait, I might need a refresh. There may be a new series coming soon. Oh, that's good to hear. If there is, I always recommend waiting because the Just Replace series will take a price drop. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Tempting. Ooh. Now I've got to convert this in my head. That's about 1,400 Australian dollars. Google. Only time I really use Google. British pounds AU. There you go, $1,421. I was only off by $21. If you can find one of the water cooler lines, always, yeah. I will be definitely getting my friend to help me build. Oops, on the screen. Because he will make sure I get the right stuff. Alright, let's select it. Alright. Perfect. That's what we want. Alright. Selected bedroom filter. Okay. This will be, we're copying this, and what we'll have selected all filter, and we'll compile this, and this by default will be on the all, like so. Well, fair enough. Ooh, all right, cool. So when we actually select one of these, well, we'll have a bit of logic that will trigger the all off if one of those are triggered. So, yeah, that will be easy to do. So, what we need to do is we go in, we trigger the switch, then we find out if there's any of those other ones. And then we get the first all. Alright. The next variant, by the way, is in Vue.js front-end and back-end. I'm sorry, Dex, I'm not following what you're trying to say, so sorry. I'm doing a bit of WordPress today, so yeah, this is just for a client. Just implementing some widgets for their site. Okay, so this will be part of the routers because it'll be part of the projects. Project. Copy project. All right. Add. Main scroll all the way up. Import project from. Oh, this is slow today. All right. Okay, I'm just opening up our people because I know what I did in our people will explain what I'm doing. So we've got export default, we've got our functions in here. Okay, great. So what we need to do is add it, click on button, click on function for those things, and we've got our inits. All right. So this is just an object. So we don't need our init, we just need to create a function. So function filter bedroom we here. Okay, cool. Let's just do that. Do we need function? No, we don't. All right, cool. We can get rid of that. We do need an event. I am going to put event in here, like so. We do need to have that in. We do need a comma, and oh, this is going to throw up a linting issue, so it goes on single quotes. So npm run lint. All right, just to make sure that we don't have any linting issues. All right, npm run prod. Sorry, npm run build. So used to doing that for near beach. All right, cool. Let's go console. I didn't actually add it to the buttons. All right, cool. So we don't need to worry about that one. So let's actually bang that down there like that. So on click equals, and then we just have the function name, which will be just footer bedroom click. I think that's how we want it. Alright, it's not loading up when we go to the project page. Let's Alright, let's see what I did wrong. Strings must be in single quotes. Alright. Alright, let's I just ran the npm run build. Wait, give me 2 seconds. System monitor, where are you? Alright, let's bring this over. I still don't understand why it's lagging. Alright. Alright, that's a bit weird. Ooh. WordPress routers, Sage routers. I kind of understand what I've got to do. Oh, sorry. Because this body doesn't have it's got project template default. Single. What if I use single project? All right, let's just rename this. Single project. We should be. Oh god, did it just make a bunch of changes? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. All right, cool. So I think I just need to connect stuff up like that. Let's build it. So yeah, I think that class name single project needs to be in that particular the body class. Projects page, there we go. And then when we click on these, we should get unfiltered bedroom click is not defined. Oh, you bastard. All right, single project, filtered bedroom, click. Do I need to, okay, our people, let's. Do I need to get the elements, loop through the elements and add an event listener? Oh, it's not going to find it, is it? Hey, Coke Custard, what's up? Long time no see. So yes, I hope you're being well. I'm just working with WordPress tonight. So, what if I cheat, put it here. Oh, I need the function at the front. Well, it's probably not going to like that. It's probably going to be like, ooh, you know, yeah, alright, it's not going to like that. Let's have a public. No, it can't be that easy, can it? Function public. No. All right. No. All right. Let's figure this out. So Sage. We've got our, I'll zoom in so you guys can actually read it. This is probably not the best coloring system ever, so we've got that script working. Routing, so yep. actually page there. Yep, okay, the finalized script image. Yep, more than one page. Yep, to add scripts to an existing route. Let's play around with the init then. This is the same site they client from a month ago. No, I do know what you mean. So the other client was Building for Impact, which is the not-for-profit that I volunteer for. So no, this is, however, sort of different company, but sort of the same philosophy. So these guys want to essentially create sustainable buildings and stuff like that. Okay, is defined but never used. It's a function. Alright, struggling with this at the moment, and it won't want to compile, right? Because it is used. More actions. There we go. Let's hope for the best. Speaking of sustainability, what are your thoughts on blockchain in regarding to sustainable environment impact? I don't know enough information about it to really talk about it. I do know something like Bitcoin uses a lot of power, which is not ideal. However, you could potentially offset that with sustainable energy sources, as opposed to where I live, which is sadly a large amount of power comes from our coal still. So yeah, I am hoping within the next 10 years we can shut down those power plants, but yeah, it's just, yeah. I just don't have enough information to really talk about it, let alone rant about it. Yeah, it's not wanting to define it. Alright. What if I cut this, paste up here? Yep, that's fine, Dex. Alright. I'm just figuring out this router. Worst case scenario, I can put this functionality into its own main thing, which is as simple as me just going into main and scrolling down, or common.js. I don't want to put it in common.js though. So this will be the, I don't need the ES filters on it. Actually, yes I do. Do this when click filter plus smiley face. Right, that's all I can think of at the moment. My brain is going into power down mode. So yeah, create view vault admin v17 view. It's time to get to grips with Vue and JavaScript. Yeah, fair enough. I want to see a coin that allows you to mine on low power devices which draw less power, like the Raspberry Pi or ARM architecture and stuff like that. The other week, when I was in the city, so I was doing this project, which I'm doing right now, and essentially for about 6 hours, I used 25% of my battery. Actually, yeah, under 25%, which was awesome. I was shocked. I do need to shut down the computer though tonight. There's something on it running in the background that just juiced to the power. I'm just... Did I compile it? It's right there. Oh, Dex, ask your question in our Discord. So, proof of stake can be done on Raspberry Pi. Nice. Set up my little a little Pi cluster. Have a battery and a solar panel. Nice. I'm gonna have to figure out how I did this before. I did this through hooks and stuff before, so I might have to do that the same way. So I am just gonna get rid of this, like so. A lot of this I'm gonna have to actually split down. I'm gonna get rid of my routers. Actually, no, I'll just keep it there. That'll be fine. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to get those buttons working. I am exhausted. I'm probably gonna call it a night here, guys. So let's find someone to raid. Oh yeah, this is my private browser. Yep, that always happens. All right, raid channel. Let's see what Soulburner's up to. Because they raided me the other day, I can raid them. Oh, they're not appearing here. Did they just finish? Oh well, we'll raid Rocks.
It's the last 90 minutes. Oh, Jesus.
Look, I gotta mute him, but yeah. Anyway, Rockstar, start raid. Anyway, let's get the screen up. It'll be the cat cam, who cares? Anyway, thank you very much everyone for joining tonight. A bit of a slow WordPress build sort of night, but that's perfectly fine. We've got stuff done tonight. I'm hoping to finish this off tomorrow or Sunday morning. Essentially this project is in UAT at the moment, so hopefully next week I won't be too busy. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. Everyone say free real estate. Yes, do it. Do it. All right, everyone just say it. Okay, let's hit raid. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Greatly appreciated. Where's I?
Dude, sitting on your nuts, worst feeling in the world. Hello, Robo! What amazing timing! Hello! Welcome in, everybody, at a very good time. How's everybody?